As Chief Faculty Marshal, I now declare this commencement open. The ceremony will be officiated by W. Taylor Reevely IV, the 26th President of Longwood University. Please remain standing for the national anthem led by Jordan Rusnow and the posting of the colors by the ROTC Color Guard.
Stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight, o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets red clear, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
You may post the colors. Please be seated. Good evening. Good evening. Welcome to tonight's Graduate Commencement Ceremony. Welcome, graduates. Welcome, families. And as the father of young twins, let me say for the record that boisterous enthusiasm from kids in the audience is part of the fun and will be celebrated. Let me also extend a special welcome to our rector, Mary Ann Radcliffe, undergraduate class of 92, members of the Board of Visitors, to Tammy Jones, undergraduate class of 81, president of the Longwood Alumni Association, and a welcome to the senior leadership of the university, our vice presidents and deans, including Dr. Larissa Ferguson, our interim provost and vice president for academic affairs, Dean Janine Perry, dean of our College of Graduate and Professional Studies, and the great Joan Brock is with us this evening. Our speaker and honorary degree recipient, honorary doctorate, joined by her daughters, Catherine and Christy. I will extol her in proper sequence and fuller measure in just a few minutes as we make our ceremonial steps tonight of welcomes and exhortations, awarding prizes, and then getting to the culminating act of conferring degrees. Longwood is 179 years old this year. You could say that our 179-year-old institution specializes in transformation from the beginning This institution has held and been held to timeless ideals, while also in a sequence of metamorphoses rising to the call of new beginnings. In Longwood's earliest days, in 1839, many graduates of America's great colleges from the colonial era rallied to found this great institution, our university, and it has moved through transformation since at this Virginia crossroads, where it is profound to note the Civil War moved to a close and the Civil Rights Movement began. Established as a pioneer in women's education, our then private institution became affiliated with the Methodist Church in its early decades, then became a state institution in the 1880s, a baccalaureate institution a generation later in the first half of the 20th century, coeducational a generation ago, then a university in name and scope with this new millennium, and today as one of the 100 oldest colleges and universities in the country, one of the 50 oldest NCAA Division I schools, as the third oldest public university in Virginia. With 5,000 students from across the Commonwealth, the country, the world, lifelong bonds with 35,000 alumni across the globe, today Longwood stands within the forefront ranks of America's institutions of higher education, which truly are the envy of the world. We have conferred graduate degrees at Longwood since the 1950s. Graduate study is an integral part of the fabric of our ancient university, and the future promises a richer and richer tapestry of graduate studies here. A great university thrives on great graduate programs. And graduates, you have indeed helped make us a university in full measure. A diverse community of people with a range of backgrounds and experiences working together in pursuit of education and research and enriching one another's lives. And many of you are now joining also the elite ranks of the double Lancers, undergraduate degree and master's degree. And all of you should take particular pride in this fact. Only 12% of Americans hold an advanced degree, and only a fraction of that 12% hold an advanced degree from an institution of the academic lineage and standing through the centuries as Longwood. We celebrate the hard work that has led you to this culminating moment, and we celebrate even more what lies ahead, great adventures and meaningful challenges, as you take what you have learned at Longwood back into the communities where you will live and serve. Longwood's mission is to shape citizen leaders, and it is a great joy to see the faces of so many wonderful citizen leaders who we are about to set loose on the world. It needs you all. So here we are. And let's begin our ceremonial steps tonight by me calling forward the rector, Mary Ann Radcliffe, for a word of welcome, followed by a word of welcome from Tammy Jones, President of the Alumni Association, and then I will introduce our esteemed speaker. Madam Rector.
Good evening, and welcome family, friends, faculty, and staff, and most importantly, the graduate class of 2018. On behalf of the Longwood University Board of Visitors, I sincerely congratulate you on this important accomplishment. We haven't always held a separate ceremony for the Graduate College, but I'm so pleased that we do. This is something special. It's something more. Sometimes it takes a little longer. Sometimes you have to come back later. Sometimes you have to plan around a full-time job or a family or both. Whatever the path to your master's degree, this is most decidedly the extra mile. We also want to both thank and congratulate all of the friends and family of our graduates who are here with us today. You helped get them here. Your love and support helped keep them here, and we know that you will continue to support them as they apply their new skills and knowledge in their future endeavors. The members of the Board of Visitors come from a wide variety of backgrounds, and they represent a diverse set of viewpoints, but we have many things in common. One of those things is the strong belief that the combination of intelligent and engaged students with Longwood's dedicated and quality faculty and staff creates amazing results. As we look out on you today, I will tell you that belief is even further confirmed. You will use what you have learned here. You will work hard. You have already proven that you're capable of that and more. This is exactly what makes working with this university so rewarding for all of us. So again, congratulations, enjoy this event, and please accept our best wishes for continued success and much happiness in your lives.
Thank you, Madam Rector. And now, President Jones, President of the Alumni Association, please come forward.
Good evening and greetings from the Alumni Association. This is such a special time for you, a time to reflect on all of your hard work and success. In addition to feeling a great sense of accomplishment, you may feel nostalgic and of course relieved. A feeling we have in common, I think, is being grateful for the opportunity to attend and graduate from this wonderful university, a place that has been a second home, where you have further prepared for your future career, where because of its size, you have been able to establish and maintain genuine relationships with professors and advisors, and where you have made lasting connections with fellow classmates. Many of you received your undergraduate degree from Longwood and are already members of Longwood's Alumni Association. What an honor to receive your undergraduate and graduate degrees from Longwood. As you know, there are lots of opportunities to stay engaged, including attending regional events to connect with fellow alumni and returning to campus for reunions and other special occasions. When you think of all that Longwood has done for you, please consider giving back to it in a spirit of fellowship, service, and loyalty, and as a donor. If this is your first degree from Longwood, we welcome you as a new member of the Longwood University Alumni Association. As we celebrate tonight, we want you all to be involved as alumni. We look forward to meeting and seeing you at upcoming events. Graduates, you have been a Longwood student. Now you become a part of the Longwood alumni family for the rest of your life. On behalf of the Alumni Board, congratulations. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Tammy. And now I have the profound honor of introducing our commencement speaker. Longwood has no greater friend and supporter than Joan Brock, a distinguished member of Longwood's undergraduate class of 1964. And I can think of no one who better embodies our ideal of citizen leadership that stands at the heart of our mission as a university. And I can think of no one whose variety of life experiences and acquired wisdom in so many realms, from business to education to philanthropy, could bring more wisdom to bear in this, your final lesson. Graduates, before you receive your diplomas and officially join the ranks of Longwood graduate alumni. Joan is a world traveler, but a Virginian through and through. She grew up in Norfolk, where her father owned a Ben Franklin franchise variety store. And a truly remarkable story unfolds from there, although with a chapter still very heavy on our hearts. Joan's husband, Macon, who she met in 8th grade, passed away this past December, to grief and an outpouring of accolades across Virginia and across the country, and here so very much. They started dating seriously when they were in college. Joan was here at Longwood. Just last night, I was looking at pictures of her and Macon exiting this very building. A math major. Macon himself was at Randolph-Macon in Ashland. Their marriage, soon after college, marked the official start of an incredible journey. Joan began her career in her father's retail store, which Macon and her brother joined as well. Later, they started a toy store chain, which many of us recall so fondly, and then a store where everything cost $1, which eventually grew, of course, to become one of America's largest public companies, Dollar Tree. For many years, Joan served as Dollar Tree's assistant secretary and treasurer. She also traveled throughout the world with Macon, searching for great products to sell. As the business prospered, their commitment to civic, environmental, artistic, and educational causes blossomed. Among philanthropists, they became absolutely exemplary. In 2015, America's Association of Fundraising Professionals chose Joan and Macon as the outstanding philanthropists in the nation and all of America. The impact that Joan and Macon have had on Longwood is nothing short of extraordinary. Many of you, students, families, have walked just today along Brock Commons. Students, you know it so well. A magnificent pedestrian path that knitted our campus together and truly was instrumental to our being able to host the vice presidential debate. I know that Joan is especially proud of that part of campus, and there, just this morning, we held a ribbon-cutting ceremony to officially open Brock Hall, our tremendous new student success center. And fittingly, a new Joan of Arc statue, Longwood's patron hero, will also adorn Brock Commons in the months ahead. And Joan and Macon's 2016 gift to endow the Brock Endowment for Transformational Learning was the very largest in Longwood's history, a powerful investment in the next generation of citizen leaders. These Brock experiences are a growing group of place-based immersive learning courses where students study problems and issues from a variety of disciplines. There is nothing quite like them at any other university in America. Joan and Macon had a vision that the special Longwood at Yellowstone National Park experience could spread to other sites around the country. And now new programs in places ranging from the Chesapeake Bay to New England to Arizona and New Mexico are taking shape as an unforgettable part of the Longwood experience. When asked once why philanthropy has been such an important part of their lives, Joan said simply, "You just give back. It's the American way." It is an incomparable honor to have you with us tonight, Joan. And before you seize the podium yourself, I would like to invite you forward, along with the rector, for us to bestow upon you an honorary doctorate to welcome you into the ranks of our graduate alumni, along with your college degree from the beloved alma mater and master's from Old Dominion. Please come forward, Joan, Madam Rector. I am going to read from the official resolution. Joan Perry Brock, class of 1964, whose service to Longwood University and the Commonwealth of Virginia makes her the epitome of citizen leadership, is conferred the honorary degree of Doctor of Humane Letters, and is, by the authority vested in the Board of Visitors and on behalf of the faculty, hereby awarded that degree with all rights, privileges, and responsibilities thereto appertaining, given at Longwood University in Virginia, this 18th day of May, 2018, in the 179th year of the university. Congratulations.
I'm so honored to be here. Thank you. President Reevely, members of the Board of Visitors, special guests, distinguished faculty, the many proud families gathered here, and foremost of all, those graduating scholars whom we honor today. I thank you so much for the warm welcome and for the privilege of speaking to you. I do so as a proud Longwood graduate. It's always a thrill for me to return to campus, because it was here as my life as an adult really began. It was here that I forged long friendships that remain central to my life today. It's here that the values of hard work, self-discipline, and honesty were affirmed to me, both in the classroom and out, and where much of my understanding of what it means to be a citizen was crystallized. What I've learned here has never left me. Wherever I've gone, whatever I've done, I've always carried Longwood's honor code with me, as well as Longwood's emphasis on character, service, perseverance, humility, civility, and personal responsibility. When I arrived here as a freshman nearly 58 years ago, and my gosh, I can't even hardly believe that one myself, Longwood College bore little resemblance to the university that you've come to know over your course of studies. It was a little place. The student body was a third of the size of the present numbers. We walked along a scattering of buildings. As air conditioning was an unattainable luxury, our dorms were sticky with heat. Much of the campus was arranged on a busy street that ran through its heart, so that Longwood bled into Farmville and Farmville into Longwood. My classes were filled with people who looked a lot like me. They were all women. This was 13 years before men were accepted as day students, and 16 years before Longwood fully went co-ed. And they were white. Longwood did not admit its first African-American student until my junior year. Contrast the Longwood College of these days with the Longwood University of today. The student body has grown past 5,000. It's far more diverse. A third of the students are men, and about 1 in 4 are ethnic minorities. And though much work on that score remains, the university's leadership is striving to make the place more diverse, more inclusive, and culturally vibrant. Programs have ballooned. The campus is home to cutting-edge technology and a host of new buildings that combine advanced approaches to learning and environmental sustainability. Not least, the whole place is air-conditioned. It's been my privilege to play a part in some of these changes. Life has been good to me since my graduation in 1964, and I've tried to share my good fortune with Longwood. With my husband, a fellow named Joan Brock, who I started to date when I was a senior on this campus, I tried to make a difference to the school. Make no mistake, I get far more from my time here than I'll ever be able to repay. But I want to try. I want to do everything I can to provide today's students and those in the years to come even more transformational experience than I had. Which brings me to the central message that I'd like to leave with you today: the importance of measuring your success by the benefit you bring to others. As you know, it is Longwood's mission to build citizen leaders. Sharing yourself, your energies, and your resources is intrinsic to that mission. And in ways you will come to understand, if you do not already, it's also the key to enjoying a good life. To me, true success hinges on a question that's been central to my family's business, a question that is the heart of American retail, that you, as a shopper, have heard hundreds, if not thousands of times, and never even gave it a thought. The question is, what can I do for you? It's deceptively simple. What can I do for you? When I first heard it spoken, it was a strictly pragmatic purpose. I was born the daughter of a barber. My father, Kenneth R. Perry, asked that very question to every customer who climbed into his barber's chair. What can I do for you? The answer provided him with the knowledge he needed to make that customer happy, to keep him coming back. When I was 10, KR bought a small 5-and-dime store in Norfolk, which he ran alongside his barbering business. It was a family undertaking. My brothers and I would work there on weekends, afternoons. And I remember my father, again, greeting our customers with that question, what can I do for you? Again, his livelihood depended on the answer. He had to know what the customers needed and wanted in order to earn their business. It turned out that many of our customers, and that was the day before malls, we're talking about a long time ago, and big box discount stores, what they wanted was toys for their children. So over time, we expanded our toy department until it was the largest in Norfolk, and we still kept asking that question. And the answers we received enabled us to refine our toy selection. The business thrived. When Norfolk's first mall opened, my family launched a standalone toy store. That one store became 2, and then 4, and over time, a chain of 136 stores scattered along the eastern United States. Eventually, we stopped selling toys and put our energies into another retail experiment. And this new venture, the answer, what can I do for you, wasn't about a particular line of products, but something far more abstract and challenging. Surprise me, delight me, give me something I don't expect. And thus was born Dollar Tree. Over the years, what I can do for you has well served my family's business, but it's also insinuated itself into other areas of our lives. My father was generous with his time. He served on a host of city committees and fraternal organizations that devoted themselves to good deeds, and he was on the board of trustees of Virginia Wesleyan College, all because he received an answer, explicit or otherwise, to that question. My husband's father, M. Foscue Brock, was a medical doctor. He spent his first 20 years on the job in public service medicine, running Norfolk's tuberculosis sanatorium, because he implicitly asked the question of his community and learned that it needed his help. Their examples rubbed off on us. Make and I recognized that our educations had left an indelible stamp on our lives, and when the opportunity came to share what we had earned in our business, we made helping others achieve a first-class education our goal. We recognized that art had enriched us, that its effects are transcendent, so we worked to make it accessible to all. And we recognized that none of this would matter if we as a people are poor stewards of our planet, so we devoted our resources to environmental causes too. We asked, what can we do? And the people told us. And I can testify that asking that question outside of our business has brought results far more satisfying, far more lasting, and far more important than anything we ever did as store operators. It's all well and good to figure out how to sell a lot of merchandise, but it's entirely different to bring real positive change to people's lives. So my advice to you today is to approach the world alert to the opportunities to lend a hand, to share your skills, your mind, yourselves. Ask how you might help, and listen to the answers you get. Act on them, and strive to leave the world around you healthier and happier than you found it. Now I know what you're thinking. Well, that's easy for you to say, Joan. You have the means. I don't have that sort of bank account that fosters much change. Odds are I never will. To which I say, don't be so sure. We had very little when we started out. Macon went to work in that 5-and-dime store of my father's as an assistant manager after he served a stint as a Marine in Vietnam. I was raising our small children in a little 2-bedroom house, and I worked part-time keeping the company's books. Our life was modest. And rest assured, that did not change overnight. It took years to build the toy business. My father bought that 5-and-dime in 1953, and we didn't open our standalone toy store in 1970. I realized the idea of sweating for years to achieve a goal is unfashionable in today's world. We live in a culture that celebrates the quick and the easy, and winning fame in landing the great job, in making $1 million, in losing weight. But you, who graduate today, have demonstrated the rewards of hard work. Your years of study had led to this day, this moment, to this beginning. So what I would encourage you to find a career that fulfills you and work like you mean it. Never be content to coast. Be on the constant lookout for ways to make your company, your colleagues, your field better than they are. Ask what you can do to help. There's no telling what might happen. And even if your work doesn't yield material gains that you become a philanthropist, you can give back in so many ways. You can start small. The year when I graduated from Longwood, Jimmy Durante, he was a singer and an actor at the time, he released a recording that was titled, "Make Someone Happy." I invite you to go online and listen to it. Make someone happy. Make just one somebody happy, he sings, and you'll be happy too. Overly simple, perhaps, undeniably true. So start with those closest to you. Ask your girlfriend, your boyfriend, your spouse, what can I do for you? Ask your friends, what can I do for you? Ask your children, ask their coaches, ask their teachers. Ask your parents. In the years to come, most especially ask your parents. Y'all hear that? Then, as time and circumstances permit, spread your reach a little bit. You ask your church, the local soup kitchen, the YWCA, the museum and animal shelter, take part in roadside cleanups, help restore wetlands, volunteer your time, your muscle, your brains to causes that promise to make a positive difference. All it takes is walking in and asking that question. Get involved in your community. It's easy to complain about the condition of your town, your state, your country, but you are equipped to a degree that the vast majority of Americans will never be for a role in fixing what's broken. So take on that role. Put your gifts to use in attacking our problems, because we have some big ones. The climate's in chaos. The water we drink is ever scarce a supply, even as the sea around us rises. Our planet's wildlife is poised at the brink of mass extinction. These are existential issues. I will not live to see them unfold. You might not either, but your children will. What you will find is that you will soon be unable to imagine life without being involved, without pitching in. It will become part of your cellular makeup. And when you get to my age, and you reflect back over the years that have come before, you'll understand that success is measured not by the size of your bank account, or the zip code you live in, or the car you drive. The real yardstick is what you give of yourself, the hope you provide, the love you spread. I was at Macon's side when he died this past December. We'd been married 53 years. And I can tell you that in his own accounting on this brief time on earth, what mattered most, what enabled him to leave this life happy and fulfilled, was the positive change he had ushered. I wish the same for each and every one of you. I wish that when you come to that final accounting, you find that you have enjoyed lives well lived, that you discovered you managed to leave the world better than you found it in however small a way, that you counted, that to family, friends, and complete strangers, you demonstrated love. It starts with those 6 little words. What can I do for you? So congratulations, graduates, for a job well done. Thank you for giving me the opportunity to share this special day with you. Now go out and share your gifts. Go make the world a better place. Thank you.
Extraordinary. Thank you, Joan. Thank you for those beautiful remarks. And on behalf of the alma mater, our absolute deepest thanks for everything. You have transformed this place. That's a hard act to follow. But we are another step closer to the big act. The next step we have ahead of us is to present some awards. And to do that, I'm going to have Dean Janine Perry of the College of Graduate Professional Studies come forward, along with Dr. Larissa Ferguson, Interim Provost and Vice President for Academic Affairs, to help present these awards. Please come forward.
Thank you. Our first award tonight is the Faculty Research Award. This award recognizes a graduate faculty member for unique or innovative work within their discipline that results in publication and the advancement of that discipline. This year's winner is Dr. Shun Bien, Associate Professor of Finance and Real Estate. While Dr. Bien comes forward to receive his award, here are some of his accomplishments. Is he here? Okay. He is a nationally recognized scholar in his field, comprised of both theoretical and empirical studies in the brokerage and mortgage markets. He has 7 refereed publications over the last 3 years and garnered the American Real Estate Society Manuscript Award in 2014 and 2015. Dr. Bien and his colleagues, Dr. Waller and Dr. Lee, were ranked 16th internationally in February of 2017 in the Journal of Real Estate Literature. These rankings are based on the number of articles published by the faculty of each institution in the top 3 peer-reviewed real estate journals. Congratulations to Dr. Bien.
Our next award is the Faculty Teaching and Mentoring Award. This award recognizes distinction and initiative in graduate teaching and mentoring above and beyond the regular requirements of a graduate faculty member. This year's winner is Dr. Kellen Hall, Associate Professor of Communication Sciences and Disorders. While she comes forward, let me tell you, Dr. Hall creates a positive learning environment for students. Not only are they comfortable speaking in class, but feel they are safe to make mistakes. This environment provides the venue for her phenomenal mentoring of students in the area of research. Her students have won the research poster contest at the Speech, Language, Hearing Association of Virginia 3 years in a row and won awards at Longwood's Graduate Research Symposium each year. Quoting one of her students, Dr. Hall was not only a mentor for me throughout our coursework, but I know she will continue to be a mentor for me as I pursue future research endeavors in our field. Congratulations, Dr. Hall.
The Longwood Graduate Student Award recognizes a current full-time student who demonstrates the initiative to take their research and studies beyond the classroom walls and apply their learning to work in the field. This year's winner is Brittany Lynn Bishop, Master of Science in Education, concentrating in counselor education with a mental health counseling track. Brittany served as the president of the Graduate Student Association for the last 2 years, creating a GSA website and increasing the activities and participation in the organization. She presented at the Virginia Association of Counselor Education Supervision Graduate Student Conference both years, co-presented with faculty at the Virginia Counselors Association Conference in 2017, and represented Longwood as a member of the Graduate Student Ethics Competition team of the American Counseling Association. She has conducted research on non-religious individuals in society and published in the National Journal Counseling and Values, a significant accomplishment at the master's degree level. Congratulations, Brittany Bishop.
The Lancer Graduate Student Award recognizes a current part-time student who demonstrates the initiative to take their research and studies beyond the classroom walls and apply their learning to work in the field. This year's winner is Joseph David Seiverd. Joey is earning a Master of Science in Education, concentrating in counselor education with a mental health counseling track. Joey served as a Governor's Fellow assigned to the Office of the Secretary of Public Safety and Homeland Security during the summer of 2017, where he highlighted the need for early intervention as a preventative measure to help curtail the school-to-prison pipeline of many adolescents. He carried this work to his final internship in the Jail Mental Health Division of Henrico Area Mental Health and Developmental Services. Congratulations, Joey.
The Graduate Leadership Award recognizes a student for outstanding service, including participation in campus activities and performance as a graduate assistant. This year's winner is Alexandra Macon Lee, a current student in the Masters of Business Administration program with a general business concentration. As Alexandra comes forward, is she here in the way back? Yep, okay. Throughout her 5 years at Longwood, Alexandra has been involved in service and leadership on campus and in the community. She is a full-time graduate student and serves as a graduate assistant for 2 offices, as well as a part-time employee in the Office for Sustainability. Alexandra is described by her nominator as providing leadership by example, by heart, and with humility. She initiates and implements projects and works side by side with everyone involved to see them through. She has organized sustainability competitions, coordinated work with the Southside SPCA and FACES, helped establish the Honors Student Association, and demonstrated Longwood citizen leadership at Yellowstone National Park, the Last Frontier in Alaska, and several national conferences. Her hard work and leadership style caused one faculty member to describe her as the salt of the earth. Congratulations, Alexandra Lee.
Our final award, the Graduate Alumni Award, recognizes a program graduate who has continued to excel in their field. This year's winner is Barbara Lynn Haas. Barbara earned the Master of Science in Education with a School Library Media concentration earned in December of 2014. Barbara is the librarian at Thomas C. Bushel Middle School in Richmond, where she has been employed since December 2012. She has embraced the newly released 6 foundations of the National School Library Standards for Learners, School Librarians, and School Libraries by implementing them in powerful ways. And she says, quote, "In our library, curiosity is valued above all else." 8th graders participate in a bookmark exchange with locations around the country, lunchtime inclusion games, collaboration with an art teacher where students created a video, establishment of a Spanish language section in the library, and learning through exploration by allowing students to construct their own cardboard shantytown in response to their fascination with such a place in a book where they were reading. She sees her role as being able to engage with each and every student in her library and in all of their other school activities. Thank you for making Longwood proud. Congratulations.
Graduates, do I sense an air of preparation? You ready? All right. Well, we now come to the main act. Assisting me in conferring degrees will be Dr. Ferguson. Dr. Timothy O'Keefe, Dean of the College of Business and Economics, Dr. David Locascio, Associate Dean of the College of Education and Human Services, and the names of the graduates will be announced by Ms. Kathy Charleston, Assistant Dean of the College of Graduate and Professional Studies, and the graduates will be hooded by Dean Perry. Dean O'Keefe, you are ready.
Thank you. Will the candidates in the College of Business and Economics for the degree of Master of Business Administration please rise? President Reevely, on the recommendation of the faculty in the College of Business and Economics, I present to you these candidates who have fulfilled all the prescribed conditions for the degree of Master of Business Administration.
By virtue of the authority vested in me by the Board of Visitors and on the recommendation of the faculty of Longwood University, I hereby confer upon you the degree of Master of Business Administration with all the rights, privileges, and responsibilities pertaining thereto. Congratulations, and welcome to the graduate ranks of the devoted alumni of our ancient institution of higher learning.
Graduates, please come forward so we can recognize your accomplishments.
The following candidates in the College of Business and Economics will receive the degree of Master of Business Administration. The graduate program coordinator will come forward to congratulate the students in their respective concentrations. General Business concentration. Caitlin Dare Cumber. Colton Alexander Hanks. Stephanie Lauren Burkett. Joseph Allen Key. Jeffrey Thomas Strausser. Real estate concentration. Karen Daniels Crow. Jonathan David Ford. David Brandon Hennessy.
And now, Dr. Locascio, please come forward.
Thank you. Will the candidates in the College of Education and Human Services for the degrees of Master of Education and Master of Science please rise? President Reevely, on the recommendation of the faculty in the College of Education and Human Services, I present to you these candidates who have fulfilled all the prescribed conditions for the degrees of Master of Education and Master of Science.
By virtue of the authority vested in me by the Board of Visitors and on the recommendation of the faculty of Longwood University, I hereby confer upon you the degrees of Master of Education and Master of Science with all the rights, privileges, and responsibilities pertaining thereto. congratulations and welcome to the graduate ranks of the devoted alumni of our ancient institution of higher learning. Congratulations.
Graduates, please come forward so we can recognize your accomplishments.
The following candidates in the College of Education and Human Services will receive the degree of Master of Education with a major in Reading, Literacy, and Learning. The graduate program coordinators will come forward to congratulate the students in their major. Deirdre Frances Bates. Jenny Mae Baer. Leanne Elizabeth Brady. Catherine Louise Chucci. Laura Elizabeth Efford. Jennifer Sanders Elliott. Courtney Lynn Fisher. Mary Elizabeth Goggins. Catherine Keller Hunley. Savannah Lynn Latimer. Hope Elise Mooney. Victoria Christian Parrott. Allison Claire Roberts. Meredith Lee C. Kathleen Demetra Sellers. Laurie Isabel Shapiro. Anne-Marie Frazier Trotz. The following candidates in the College of Education and Human Services will receive the degree of Master of Education with a major in school librarianship. The graduate program coordinators will come forward to congratulate the students in their respective concentrations. Initial licensure track. Wendy Midas Knox. Hillary Elizabeth Ramp. Jennifer Heisey Singleton. licensed teacher track, Christina Menendez Chillian. Jamie Lynn Curry. Jennifer Pocklington Carluck. Deborah Sullivan Kelly. Ann Jackson Crookton. Avery Long. Megan Lynn McGraw. Sherry Ann Pierce Muster. Genevieve Elizabeth Ruff. Maggie Louisa Schrock. Jennifer Elaine Sell. Amy Lewis Simmers. Jennifer Nicole Vaughn. Monica Vega Morales. Jessica Renee Jewel Witherspoon. The following candidates in the College of Education and Human Services will receive the degree of Master of Science with a major in Communication Sciences and Disorders. The program coordinator will come forward to congratulate the students in their major. Jessica Marie Davis Lee. Brianna Rachelle Dorsey. Gabrielle Michelle Edwards. Stephanie Lane Fields. Sterling Rose Hargrave. Corey Megan Honecker. Alyssa May Hudson. Jessica Lynn Lanehart. Jacqueline Meredith McCabe. Lauren Michelle McGonigal. Kathleen Mary Mullen. Allison Jean Nutting. Gabrielle Marie Parent. Anna Powers. Hunter Logan Reese. Marguerite Regina Smith. Emily Ann Spencer. Kristen Love Destiny Taylor. Megan Michelle Williams. Sally Kathleen Wilson. The following candidates in the College of Education and Human Services will receive the degree of Master of Science with a major in Education. The graduate program coordinators will come forward to congratulate the students in their respective concentrations. Counselor Education, Mental Health Counseling. Brittany Lynn Bishop. Allison Marie Bonner. Caitlin Mariana Bowen. Lauren Tate Bazzelli. Malika Darshay Harris. Mark Edson Heinlein. Juanica Kawana Howard. Lynn Ann Moore. Aaron O'Neill Moses. Lisa Angela No. Joseph David Sivard. Satara Lee Stevens. Alvin Thomas Wood. School counseling concentration. Ann Cabell Doherty. Megan Taylor Gross. Katie Elizabeth Horton. Haley Elizabeth Kitchen. Molly Nicole Mumaw. Jessica Lane Morris. School, Community, and College Counseling concentration, Ada Nicole Pace. School and Mental Health Counseling concentration, Alyssa Brooke Mims. Mary Lucille Thompson. Health and Physical Education concentration, Ashley Paige Brown. Andrew Cameron Lucas. Erica Catherine Moyer. Paul Sylvester McFarland. Chaley Lane Timberlake. David Lloyd Van. Jeffrey Arlie Wagnon. Special Education General Curriculum, Curriculum and Instruction Specialist, Sarah Wilson Bailey. Jessica Kramer Fry. Elizabeth Michelle Lynn Guidry. Abigail Cullen Jones. Abigail Bullyeser Marapow. Kylie Logan McGinn. Victoria Catherine O'Leary. Caitlin Ann Oliver. Elizabeth Morgan Young. Special Education General Curriculum Initial Licensure, Rebecca Lynn Hamilton. Special Education General Curriculum 5th year, Arissa Kaylin Alley. Alex Taylor Caldwell. Olivia Audrey Castleman Drive. Jenna Marissa Crummett. Laura Jane Fricker. Kristen Elizabeth Hall. Elizabeth Catherine Hart. Rebecca Rose Lewis. Travis Drew Madden. Alexandra Beatrix Maddox. Lania Ann McGavin. Jovia Marie Moody. Angela Elizabeth Negrelli. Jessica Morgan O'Brien. Michelle Caitlin Painter. Catherine Ann Schunster. Jennifer Ann Marie Trape. Cassidy Danielle Webb. Sarah Elizabeth Wells.
Well, graduates, look at this. You've done it. And graduates, I think you need to stand as a body, and let us give you a thunderous round of applause. You can sit back down for just a second. For just a second. What an absolutely splendid night. And to close things out, I'm going to give the podium over to Dean Perry for just a few final thoughts. Dean Perry.
Graduates, the advanced degree which you have received today carries both the benefits of professional success and advancement, along with the responsibility of leadership and service in your careers and professional lives. As a Longwood graduate, you carry the qualities of integrity, respect, scholarship, perseverance, and honesty out to the schools and universities, clinics and hospitals, businesses, and government agencies for whom you work or will work. We are proud of your accomplishments and wish you success and happiness in all your future endeavors. Faculty will form a double reception line if it's not raining outside the Jarman Hall for students to pass through so faculty can congratulate you, our newest master's degree holders. Everyone, please join us for a reception hosted by the Graduate Student Association. This year, the reception will be held in Chichester, which is the building to your left as you exit from the front of the building of Jarman. Also, students, in the back hall of Chichester is a big Longwood screen where you can do photo ops with your families and friends. So make sure you head down the hallway. And now Meredith Puryear, class of 2018, will lead us in the singing of the Alma Mater. Please stand for and remain standing for the retiring of the colors and the recessional.
You may retire the colors. And Dr. Challender, you may retrieve the mace and begin the recessional.